What's going on, a Copywriting Call podcast? Your boy Lil Soul 2.0, the copy god himself. And today we're talking about how greatness makes you a legend, but being the best makes you an icon. Okay, I got some things to talk about this. First of all, I just want to say, just to let you guys know, this has been a week. Man, I'm telling you, this is my first week taking over a district. It's stressful, right? Whenever you take over a new or do a new position or anything new in life happens, it's stressful at first, right? And it's like, I've been stressed out, I'm telling you, because you think that people are, they hold themselves to the same accountability that you hold yourself to. But then you realize that you are where you were at because you do this thing. So you can't expect everybody to think the same way as you do. And that's something that I'm really like learning. Like, it was things that was told to me before, especially when it comes from like a coaching aspect, that people will know what you know, but that really has not been the case. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So that's really pretty much an update with as far as that goes. Another thing is, I know I apologize for, the videos kind of being like frequent a little bit. So when I start something new, and this, I don't know if there's something for you guys too, my scheduling kind of gets messed up a little bit. So I start to kind of like have to figure out myself, like, all right, figure out how I'm gonna start basically putting everything into my schedule again. So that's another big thing that I also apologize for you guys for not being able to pretty much provide, in a fast, manner, right? So sorry about that. Sorry about that thing, right? So I'm trying to get my everything pretty much stacked pretty much for you guys. And that kind of goes to as well as my exercise plan too as well, right? Like, I haven't been exercising as much because I've been trying to focus on this stuff, but it's like, this stuff is only going to push me further, right? This is only going to push me further to greatness. Like, this is what happens when you go, this is what separates someone from being, that guy, like him. Like, when a guy says I'm him, he has to show me that he's him. That is the difference between somebody showing you they're him and somebody who's, showing you that, they're and trying to be an icon, right? Like, I like to say, like I said, not everybody is you. Not everybody is going to work, 10 to 10, pretty much 10 to 8 every single day, 6 days a week. And then going and then doing interviews for the podcast, which I just got done one with an amazing person, who I'm gonna post that episode as well. And then, doing that. Then on top of that, going straight from that, going to coming back at home and, finishing up some paperwork for that job. You know what I mean? So really it's like 10 to 9, 10 to 10-ish. Then still getting time to post podcasts, still getting time to set it. Like, now tomorrow's schedule, it's like, all right, I got to schedule myself to work out as well because I haven't worked out. I've been trying to do every other day, but today was that other day and I didn't get to it. So now it's like, all right, now tomorrow it has to be that day because I missed the other day. So it's like being able to pretty much put yourself in the position to do these things, right? And that's what's going to make me the best at what I do. Just like what ET said, right? He goes up at 3 a.m. in the morning to post these videos. Now, me, I don't have the discipline or the time in order to do that stuff, but my body doesn't have the discipline to do that stuff and still be able to function regularly, right? But I can tell you this though, you have my commitment to get this stuff out to you guys because I'm not just trying to be great. I'm trying to be the best, right? And this is something that I also pretty much reiterated to my team as well when I took over a new team. I said, listen, I'm going to be tough. Like, it's not going to be easy working for me, but I can guarantee you one thing. You will get paid and you will make your money. But I will hold you responsible, but you will get paid and you will make your money. Like, that's pretty much the biggest thing that I have to say, right? It's just like you're going to do this stuff because I'm going to set expectations to hold you responsible, but those expectations to hold you responsible are the things that's going to get you to the next level, the level that I'm getting at, and getting me to the next level, because I really truthfully believe a person's value is connected to how many people they can affect. They can affect more people, you make more money. That's just how easily it is, right? How can you affect other people's mindsets, hearts, whatever you got going on? Right, so let's recap, right? Greatness makes you a legend, but being the best makes you an icon. LeBron is great. You know, a lot of people like to say he's the greatest of all time. They love saying he's great, right? But I just seen a video. ET was telling me, like, yeah, he said y'all generation like love LeBron, but Michael Jordan. Think about Michael Jordan is he will give you 30, but he wanted to win so much that he will stop you from scoring too. He was gonna go on the other end and play defense just as hard as he played that offense because he wants to win. He wants to, and he won those championships, those 6 championships, because he wants to win. He wanted to be the best. Kobe wanted to be the best. Kobe would get there before you got there at the gym, and then after you get. I don't think success is an accident. I don't think there's no such thing as talented. There are the people that put in extra work, and there's the people that don't put in extra work. And the people that put in extra work, you see it, and that's when you see them as being talented. You see them as, being the best. You just don't see what they do behind closed doors. A tree, I believe, it said 5 to 10 years before they even sprout out of the ground. But then at the next year, they grow into a tree because in the first 5 to 10 years, the roots are growing underground and and there's a basically all these roots below the ground that first 5 to 10 years because they put in that work to make them the best. They're not trying to be great. You know what I mean? That's going to be my new response. Now, my new response is not going to be, oh, I'm always going to have a bad day in life. That is good, actually. Never had a bad day in my life. But I'm striving to be the best. So I have the best day ever. That's what I'm saying. Today is the best day ever. That's going to be my new thing. Because I'm not trying to be great. I'm trying to be the best. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what your goal should be. Your goal should be to outwork anybody. Your goal should be to, no matter what, because there's going to be people that's going to pretty much, push you down and, try to do things to take you down. I'm dealing with similar stuff like that right now in my job, right? People trying to do that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm dealing with similar stuff with, pretty much everything, right? Like, telling me, like, people trying to pull me down and people trying to not let me be the best that I can be. That's okay, though, because I know that I'm going to be the best. I am the best. And I have to show that I'm the best by putting in this extra work, being proactive, and still trying to figure it out. The best people, winners win and losers lose. So ET said it best. And he doesn't know. I don't know how it happened. He doesn't know how it happened. Winners find a way to win no matter what. You feel like something's happening. You feel like you're not doing what you got to do. Find a way to win. Find a way to win and you'll be the best. Winners win. Winners will find a way to win no matter what happens. And losers are going to lose. They're going to continue to lose until they learn how to, and they'll just be they're going to lose because they're going to be so much focused on that's what great people do. Like a great person, right? An average person will do what you ask them to do. A great person will do more than you ask them to do. You know what I mean? Just do a little bit more than what you ask them to do, right? So if, let's say, and they'll do a little bit more than you ask them to do, but they'll do it in front of you. So, like, let's say, it's like, all right, I need you guys to, do a suicide or something, or run a lap. A great person is going to run 2 laps after you told them 1. Show you how great they are. But the best person already ran those 2 laps before practice, or 4 laps before practice even started, before anybody was out there, or even after everybody left, they run another 4 laps. Because they're doing stuff that it may not show on the surface, but they know that they're going to reap the benefits from it. Winners win. They're going to do what it takes. When you want to be the best, you do what it takes to be the best, to make you an icon. And that's when you become a legend. You see Michael Jordan, you think of basketball. You see Kobe, you think of basketball. You see LeBron James, you think of basketball, right? But if I say, like, what else? Who's the guys? If I say freaking Nick Manion or whatever his name is for the Warriors, most people like, who the heck is that? And I think it was a good point that one of the people that got on here, GP, said was, you see Deer Park, what do you think of? You think of water. You say Dasani, you think of water. You know what I mean? There's other water brands in those, though, too. But you don't think of that. Those are the things you think of when you hear water. As soon as he told me, he said Dasani, I said, that water nasty. Oh, but you think of water. No one said any water. I just said Dasani. It's the brand. that's how you become an icon. Being the best. It's the only way, right? So that's just some food for thought for you guys. I want you guys to keep killing the day. And, if you're watching this video, like and subscribe to this channel, share it, comment below. If you were listening to this on any podcast, 5 stars and leave a review. Keep killing the day. And remember, you pray for marketing like this. Copy God out.